Are you a night owl? Then Late Night Love is a place for you. Since life is negative enough, here we discuss everything love. What we love, who we love, and why we love. So join us on Saturday nights at 11:30 p.m. Pacific Time, and please remember, love everybody.
And hello, everybody. Welcome again. To a special recording of a production meeting. Well, the end of a production meeting, I suppose, technically. And then we're going to record some daily doses, have some fun. Turn the lights down. The green screen won't work for crap. What the hell? We like having the lights down low when we do the recording.
When we do recordings.
Yeah, the green screen won't work for crap, but what do we care? These aren't real. Okay, we don't even make these into podcasts. I don't think. Or do I?
Do we?
Hell, I don't remember. Do I drop them as podcasts? I'm going to have to look. I don't actually remember. I don't know. Half the stuff I do at 3 a.m. You know, what the hell do I know what I'm doing at 3 a.m.? So, okay, so where were we?
Okay, we were, we were looking at what we have for tonight.
Uh-huh.
We're massaging these ideas.
Ooh,
Okay.
massaging.
What if you or your partner is jealous of the other success? We got that one. Wait.
Jealous? I'd be jealous if would Sven come and massage my legs. Would you be jealous?
No.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
You first, me next.
Okay.
Is dating a mess? Whose fault is it?
It's mine. That's whose fault it is. But actually, that's a good one right there. It's dating a mess. We'll just have that chat. The reference.
Yeah, we'll just have that chat.
The reference to it is a longer, deeper subject, but we'll save that for a Saturday night.
Okay, now how do you want to say this? Playing hard to get. Why do people play hard to get?
Oh God, yeah. There's 100 ways we could talk about playing hard to get, isn't there?
Yes. But how do you want to phrase the question?
Is playing hard to get a good idea?
Oh, there we go.
We'll just stick to the basics. Not too dark for you?
No, love it.
The screen still works. Sweet. Okay.
Thank you, baby. Okay, save that one. How have friendships changed in the modern world? What would cause you to end a relationship? How are finances handled by a couple? How should finances be handled by a couple?
I don't want to do that one right now.
Right?
There's reasons for that.
All right. When should you shut your mouth? This Titanic a love story. Where do you want to start off tonight?
Well, I want to do a Titanic as a love story.
This Titanic a love story.
I don't know if I want to. That's where I want to start off, but I want to add it. So we'll put it over into to create. Didn't we do You Can Be Selfish and Still Loving and Compassionate?
Yes, we did that one.
Did we record it as a daily dose?
I thought we did.
Or did we just talk about that on Saturday night?
Well, if we didn't mark it here as being done on a daily dose,
then it was just
then we just talked
about it on Saturday. Yeah. Okay. Am I ready to do that one? We'll think about it.
Okay.
Okay. But the Titanic is a love story. That's a good one.
That's okay. We're going to go with that one. I want to do the how can you use playfulness during self-analysis. I'm deeply interested in that.
You're deeply interested in one? I'm going to pull out my butt with that one?
Yes.
Yeah, so am I. I know the concept in my head. I'm just not, I hope I can pull it together enough to express it in 4 minutes or less. I could do it in 20. The trick is being able to take a 20-minute explanation and put it into 4. Want to do the jealous of success?
Yes.
Okay. Attractive, nobody wants you?
Yes, do that one.
Joy in your partner's misery?
No, I think we should hold off on that one.
Alright, we'll put it down here. Okay.
Is playing hard to get a good idea? We can talk about that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a really stupid idea. But yeah, we can talk about it.
Well, I have some
Yeah.
So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You want to do one more?
One more.
Well, we've got a good jump on topics, don't we?
Yeah. Now you like the how friendships have changed in the modern world.
Yeah, but I'm debating when should you shut your mouth?
Oh, let's go with the one you shut your mouth.
Yeah, but I know, but maybe I should go with the other one because, maybe it's time for me to shut my mouth. I'm just... Because I don't know. I'm not sure I'm ready to answer that friendships in the modern world, so we'll go with the shut your mouth one. Okay. I haven't put
Why,
much...
you are having to shut your mouth about something?
I'm a politician, and I have to shut my mouth about lots of things.
Okay, all right.
And I have to do it honestly because
I was
I'm
wondering
different.
if you wanted to turn off the camera. If there's something you wanted to discuss, we can always discuss on camera.
No, I hate politics.
Oh.
Which is why, of course, that's every reason why I'm running is what I hate. Yeah. So, but it is what it is.
Okay.
The very fact that I have to play political strategy annoys the shit out of me. Just because I'm good at it doesn't mean it's not going to end up anywhere. But I figured out the only way to play the game, to have even a reasonable shot at winning. Which is not even a reasonable shot. We're all being clear. Anybody who happens to watch this, I don't really have a reasonable shot. The lightning's going to have to strike twice. But I'm in position. I've done everything I need to do to let lightning strike twice.
Yes.
Yeah. Hope he doesn't have somebody watching. Frankly. Just saying. So like I said, there's sometimes I have to learn to shut my mouth. Say it.
Okay.
But that's not in the same context in there. But yeah, there is. It's a different context, but the theory behind it, I suppose, is the same. There's times when you're better off waiting. But in a relationship, anyway, that's a discussion. Yeah, let's not blow it on that one.
All right, where do you want to start tonight? Should we start at the top? What if your partner is jealous of the other's success? Or is Titanic a love story? You want to start?
No, let's start with playing hard to get. Because.
Okay, let's do it. All right, I get control of it now.
Okay. Oh, well, if you're going to get control of it, you see that late night love special?
No, I'm not that far in control.
Oh, man, well, see, someone's got to name this one. It's the late night love special. Okay, I'll do it. I'll take care of it. Late night love special.
Love you.
He said, you all heard her. I have control of it, but now I have to come in here and do so. You see what I have to live with. I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm just being lazy, to be honest. Late Night Love Special, what the hell? Dose Recordings. And Meeting. Don't need a description, don't need a... Okay. Activity, we'll just call it, what the hell's the date? 10/8?
10/8, yes.
Aren't you guys all excited about how the wondrous
workings of our
thing? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All set?
Yep, we're all set.
All right.
Oh, no. Well,
What were you gonna go do? You were gonna go do something.
no, I keep forgetting that I've got to go to our,
Oh, you gotta log us in there.
Oh, but we're already logged in. It's just I've got so many things going at the one time,
Uh-oh. Okay.
and that thing goes crazy. You may want to hit the mute button on that, because it likes to do that.
Where's the mute button?
I don't
Oh.
Okay.
Got it.
Because it likes to do that. That thing is stupid. Default mic in the front panel. Okay. We're all set. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That's Rich. Richie Rich. Oh, anyway. There's a dog barking. No, not anymore. There was a dog barking. Let's see. There he goes. Even though I doubt we can pick him up on these mics. All right. We can hear you. Okay.
Did we do a mic? We gotta do a mic test.
Oh, okay. All right. Mic check. Testing 1, 2, 3, and we'll test it again.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, excuse me. What is it that I get gassy every time we sit around to do these things?
Because you start hitting your soda.
I drink a soda nonstop all day long. Why is it only when I don't get gassy? It's just, anyway, maybe I sit, my posture changes or
Your
something.
posture changes or something.
Yeah, I sit up straighter until I get gassy. Who the hell knows? Testing 1, 2, 3, and we'll test it again.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're all good.
Yeah, so I set it up so if I'm looking at you, it sounds a little better.
Great, here we go. It's playing hard to get a good idea.
Good thing that sound test. My car would have driven right through. That would have been annoying. We can do about that kind of stuff. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Sketching my eye. Okay. Okay, which one are we doing again?
It's playing hard to get a good idea, you said.
Okay. Okay, love. What are we doing today?
It's playing hard to get a good idea.
Well, not if you want to actually get caught. No. Because if you play hard to get, especially in the modern world, you're just gonna not get got. I think it's an outdated thing. Is when, back in the days of the traditional courtship, you wanted to play hard to get. Well, because you were limited choices. But now you can just, I don't know, swipe left or right. It tells you how old I am. I have no idea which way it is. But you can just swipe to a different person. That doesn't make you want to be easy. That's not the same thing. You just don't want to play games. The very notion that the word play is in that phrase is what you need to be careful of. You're not playing games. It's not a game. These are people you're dealing with. And you want to deal with them with compassion and kindness. And the very notion that you're playing hard to get is you're playing a game. You turned a relationship into a game. And it's just not a good place to start from. I think you want to start your relationship from a place of openness and honesty and compassion. And do you really want to go, 6 months in and say, yeah, I've been digging you around for 6 months? I don't think that's a conversation you want to have. So, and it's better for your own mindset, because you don't want to turn this into a this or that. You start keeping score, keeping track. It's bad for yourself. You want to be kinder to yourself. Life, I know we use the game reference when it comes to life a lot, but it's not really a game. Life is about fulfillment. And that is your daily dose. I wonder if we caught
I
that.
wonder if we caught that.
And that was short. That wasn't even 2 minutes.
That wasn't even 2 minutes?
No.
You didn't leave room for me to talk.
No. Sorry. We can do it again. We'll do it again. Because I bet those came in.
Okay, love. What are we doing today?
Let's find
So,
out.
Well, I know we use the game reference when it
But
comes
it's too
to
short.
life
It's 2
a
minutes.
lot.
It's
not
1 minute
really a
50
game.
something.
Life is about
It's too short.
fulfillment. And that is your daily dose.
Yeah, but the sirens, I adjusted to the sirens. All right, we'll do it again.
Alright, let's do it again.
Come on, there we go. Sorry. Oh, okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Sorry.
What'd you do?
My finger jumped, man. It's not my fault. My finger decided it was gonna click.
Oh dear. Excuse my cough. I'm coming off of a cold.
Corona woman.
I'm not a Corona woman. I did not have fever at any point in time.
Sorry. Oh man. Okay, we're taking. This is a serious subject. Oh god. Okay.
Are you sure you want to do this one?
Hey, it's not my fault. It's my finger's fault. We'll blame my finger.
Okay.
We'll blame nerve damage. Okay. We ready? What is it? We're doing it again.
It's playing hard to get a good idea.
Okay. Hell, maybe we'll make live of it. Okay. Okay, my love. What are we doing today?
It's playing hard to get a good idea.
Well, not if you want to actually have a relationship. No, I think the whole notion that you're playing games says it right there at the very question. You know, playing hard to get.
Yeah, but we're told, don't make yourself so available. Don't accept a date. Especially early on. 3D has to be like 3 days in advance.
Well, not being easy is the same thing as isn't the same thing as playing hard to get. But you also don't want to be playing games. The world moves faster now than it did 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 50 years ago, 100 years ago. It's not the same world. The same rules don't apply. We have to be kinder, not just to the people we are engaging in our relationships with, but to ourselves. And this whole notion that we're playing games. Now, it doesn't mean you don't have standards. Hey, if you want a complicated date, I need 3 or 4 days. That's just a standard. That's not playing games. That's just creating a boundary. But if someone asks you for coffee, a 3 or 4 day boundary for a simple coffee meeting might not be valid in today's world. The world just simply moves faster than that. Now, if you're looking for someone who deliberately moves slow, then maybe that's a different story. But, you're limiting your options, and when you're doing that, you just have to accept that that's what's going to happen. And so you want to be kind to yourself and to those around you and to people who you may engage in a relationship with. Do you really want to start a relationship with playing games and keeping scores and keeping track of this and that? Or do you just want to...
And how do you end that? What's the end game look like? I always wonder what the end game looks like on that.
Well, the end game on that was a marriage.
Okay.
But then you're putting this false goal on a relationship, and instead of just allowing a relationship to develop into whatever it happens to be, and hopefully it develops into the bond between two people that we call marriage or whatever you want to refer to now. I think these definitions are starting to change, but the traditional marriage. But they want that connection, ultimately, is that connection. And if you start it playing games, you've built that habit in of
Right.
playing games, and that's just not kind. And you want to start your relationships from a place of kindness and compassion. It's not kind for either one of you.
No.
I mean, that's how stressful is that, to have to live your life by these rules of a game that you've just invented. Well, not you, but somebody else invented who knows how many years ago for a world that no longer exists. It's just not very compassionate to yourself or to your relationship. And that is your daily dose of love. That was better. 3.5 minutes.
Okay, very nice. That was a good one.
Okay. I'll put you over there. There we go. I need you. Okay, what the hell was the name of that one again?
Is playing hard to get a good idea?
What was the number?
Oh God, I forgot about the number. I have no idea. Last one,
Yeah, just look for the last numbered one. It's like 55 or...
53.
That's why I've been keeping them in order.
I can.
I see 53 to complete in the to complete thing.
Yeah, 52. So okay, so it's 54. Hey, I was
So
only,
54.
that was one off. That was not too bad.
No, it's bad.
54, playing hard to get.
$54.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll
That one
delete
is
that one.
numbered.
Anyway, 2 seconds. Oh yeah, that was the 2-second one. Okay, let me get rid of these. And there's our sound check. We'll get rid of that. Okay. Why is it? There we go. All right. So next on.
What is the next, babe?
All right, let's get some of these serious ones out of the way. We'll finish fun.
Okay, what if your partner is jealous of the other's success?
What if you or your partner?
What if your partner is jealous of the other's success?
Yeah.
You want to do that one?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's a less clumsy way of saying that, but I don't think there is.
No, that's okay. I can do it.
Okay.
No worries.
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Okay, here we go.
All right. Okay, my love. What are we doing today?
What if you or your partner is jealous of the other's success?
Well, if you're jealous of your partner's success, I think you have some, self-examination to take part in. And I think you need to spend some time in the proverbial mirror, and maybe even find a counselor, because there's some deep-seated insecurity that you need to be dealt with. Because why would you be jealous of your partner becoming a better person? There's a fear. Usually it's a fear. There's a fear of rejection, a fear of not being enough, a fear that they're going to outgrow you, become somebody different, and that you're no longer going to be enough to fulfill them, or there's some other deep-seated fear within you, because it's not about your partner. Individual success is something we all strive for. In theory, it's something that you want for someone you love. So it can't be about them. I suppose you could make the argument that maybe that is taking time away from you and time away from your relationship, and you've lost some focus. But that's not jealousy. That's a different emotion. Maybe it can come out as jealousy, but if it's coming out as jealousy, you need to figure out what the real emotion is so you can address it properly. So either way, it goes back to some introspection, because you got to figure out what it actually is you're jealous of. Because are you actually jealous of their success, which means you don't feel good enough about yourself, you have a lack of self-esteem, you don't feel you're accomplished enough, and you're not meeting up to your own standards? Or you have a fear of rejection, that they're no longer going to fulfill their needs, that you're no longer going to be enough in their eyes. And is there a legitimate reason for that, or is that just another deep-seated fear within you?
Well, it always helps to talk about these feelings.
Yes, but that's the trick. People who are normally talk about these feelings don't get to the jealous spot because they know how to understand the real emotions and get dealt with before it becomes that green monster of jealousy.
Well, recently, it was a couple weeks ago, I talked about my feelings, feeling a little insecure, and you going off into the world of politics and all these dazzling people who are much more interesting than I am.
Well, yes, but they're also phony. And so, what the world looks like isn't usually what it is. And so you come home to the safety of realness.
Yes, and we were able to talk about that, and you were able to reassure me.
Long before it got to the point of you being jealous.
You being jealous.
Yeah. So the key is, if you're jealous, it's time for some introspection. Find out what your actual emotions are that you're dealing with, and then so you can actually deal with those properly. And that is your daily dose of love. I need to get better mic discipline. Okay.
Okay, I got a little personal, but I think
No, it's fine.
I think it's part of our.
No, it works for us. It makes us human.
Yeah.
It also makes us that we're not.
It's how we've always operated. So.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I don't mind if you're willing to bring it up. You're more willing to bring. So if you're willing to bring it up, I would be, because you know me, I'll talk about fucking damn near anything. And so, I've reached the stage of fucking. What do I care? What are they gonna do? Put me in the tower?
Put me in the tower.
What are they gonna do? They can't just.
Okay, that's 55. Another in the can. Very good, babe.
Okay, I gotta label that one. Okay, 55.
Jealous.
Jealous of one another. Okay. Alright, so what do we got? Oops, that's Twitter. That's not the right thing.
How can you use playfulness during self-analysis? Are you ready for that one?
No, let's do the attractive, but nobody wants you. Because I actually want to try to be playful with that, so I want to start. We'll hit this one. This is the last serious one, and then we'll start moving towards more playful.
All right.
And I do renumber these sometimes when I order them. If I, like this last time, I changed the order, and so I just renumbered so that they're.
Yeah, whatever, babe.
So that way they're numbered in the order of which they air.
Right. That's what we have to do.
Yeah, well, it just makes it easier. I mean, we could just air it, but that way, if we're ever looking for something, it's just in freaking order.
Okay.
But just so you know.
Sure.
But I've only done it like twice, so it's usually we just take it in the order that we record them.
Usually we do.
But for one reason, something was, or I wanted to do the one is back to back, but we didn't record them back to back.
Was it the two?
Yeah, the topic we split into two.
Into two. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We didn't record them back to back.
Right.
But we wanted to put them out back to back.
Right.
And like tonight, we're going serious, like 4 things in a row, and I probably will interspace a lighter one in between that.
Okay, I'll look for that.
But I don't know. I kind of go by feel rather than by any logical. We've been too serious. Let's throw a funny one out. The sandwich one plays better than we thought.
Yeah, huh?
It did. It did. It was actually. It was last time I looked. It did pretty well. The sandwich thing. Oh, here we'll talk. We'll do it after this. Okay, we'll talk. Remind me to bring up the sandwich one after we record this.
All right.
Okay, ready? Which one are we doing?
Ready. What if you're attractive but nobody wants you?
Okay. All right. Ooh, that's the opposite of what if you're an unattractive person.
Right.
We already. Okay. All right. So we've tackled this.
Hold on.
Oh, come on. He's going for work. No, that's the guy across the street. Come on, he has Thursdays off. Or Wednesdays off. I don't know. She works out weird shifts, so I never know which day counts.
I never know like that. I don't know every day off.
Anyway. Oh, I think she doesn't have to go to work Wednesday nights. So it's, but she goes to work. But you know, she worked the overnight shift, so her shift's over. And so how you count which day it is anyway. All right, we're ready.
Wait a minute.
A professional studio, right there, 6 feet from the street,
Okay, ready.
with nothing but an aluminum door between us. I should buy like a big
Our
padded.
fancy studio in downtown Sacramento.
It might be quieter downtown. We live across the street from the freaking medical center and the helicopters, and I'm surprised we don't actually get interrupted more often with helicopters and sirens. It always seems to get lucky, maybe when we do this. It's been very rare where we actually get hit.
Where we actually have to redo because
Reduce-
of the helicopter.
Through a helicopter, the sirens, or it's a fairly loud neighborhood, but we seem to get lucky about what we do. Anyway,
We do.
Now we're off blubbering about something else. All right,
Ready?
the attractive person thing. Okay.
Yes, very good.
Okay, me love. What are we doing today?
What if you're attractive but nobody wants you?
Well, if you're attractive and nobody seems to want you, then there's part of your personality that is unattractive, and we're not even gonna even bother going for it
No.
because we just jinxed myself is what I did.
Yes, you did. Hit the button.
Oh yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. I didn't have to delete it anyway. No, you gotta wait. There's coming another one. Nope. It turned. Okay. Ready? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my love. What are we doing today?
What if you're attractive but nobody wants you?
If you're attractive and nobody wants you, then it probably means there's some part of your personality that is unattractive. And, it's hard to know what that is without taking a good, hard, deep look at yourself and to find out what it is you're doing that is turning otherwise, good people off, people that you think you should be a match for.
Don't you think that you should have an inkling?
Well, you would think so, but if you're really confused about why people are, why you're having trouble keeping a relationship, then you probably don't know.
Okay.
Because you wouldn't be confused. You said, "Well, I'm high maintenance, and so it's going to take a special person. I'm going to have a hard time finding it. I'm a type A personality. I'm at work 12 hours a day. I'm going to have to struggle finding a person." You know what that is. But if you're going, "I'm an attractive person. I have the time. I put the time and the effort into the relationship, but it never works out." Well, then the denominator is you. And there's something you're doing. And, maybe you're being too needy and you're scaring people off. Maybe you're being too demanding. Maybe your views of what a relationship is are skewed due to some past trauma, and you don't realize it because for you that's what is normal. But whatever it is, it's some introspection is going to need to take place, and you're going to have to make some personal decisions on what you really want out of life. Or you're going to have to accept that there literally only might be one or two people out of the world who are compatible with you, and you may never come across them. And so I think maybe, one of those two things is going to have to be decided upon. Either you have to work on yourself, or you have to accept the fact that you've limited your supply of partners for whatever reason. And
Dating pool very small.
yeah, you've limited
Yeah.
your dating pool for whatever reason. And maybe it's a perfectly valid reason. Maybe you're a world-class artist, and you simply do not want to risk making a change that will distract you from your art. You don't want to break up the Beatles, and so
Yeah.
and so there might be a reason for you to be that picky, and more power to you. Just do it with your eyes open and with a realistic view of what you're getting yourself into. But I think for most people, if you're having trouble holding and maintaining a relationship with people who would otherwise be compatible, then you need to spend some time looking in the proverbial mirror and working on yourself, because there's some part of you that is subconsciously, pushing people away, and you should probably figure out what that is. And that is your daily dose of love.
That was a good one.
Yeah, but I didn't get to the subconscious part till the end, when I actually should have been talking about that for half of the thing. Anyway. That's all right. It gives us something to come back to later on. Why does it do that? Oh, there it goes. Okay, so that's 56. That was attractive but unwanted.
Nobody wants you. Very good, honey. That's 2.
I must need some more weed.
Excuse me.
That was funny right there. Come on, man.
Oh my God.
And there was no one here to hear it. My funniest moments are there's never anybody around. It is the lot of my life. Okay, so what else we got?
When should you shut your mouth?
Yeah, right about then is when I should have shut my fucking mouth.
Can you be selfish and still be loving and compassionate? We didn't know if you wanted to tackle that.
No, we're not tackling that one tonight.
Okay.
I still have it. We should probably put that one back in ideas. I'm not entirely sure what the fuck I want to do. I think it's actually done right. I think I just need to be in the right headspace to do it. Okay. I think we just do it the playfulness. And the question is, do we want to end on Titanic or the Shut Your Mouth? I think we end on Titanic.
All right.
You want to end on Titanic or end when I
Sure.
shut my mouth? There's kind of a symbolic ending to when should I shut my mouth if we end on that. And I may need to shut my mouth after talking about Titanic being a love story. So there's.
I'm looking forward to that one. Come on. That's going to be great.
All right. Oh, God. I'm going to be in so much trouble here in 5 minutes. Okay.
Why?
We'll find out in 5 minutes. What are we doing?
Oh. Are we going to use are we going to do the playfulness during self-analysis? Are we going to hit one more serious one?
I don't think we have any more serious ones, do we?
Yeah. How can you use playfulness during self-analysis?
Yeah, that one. And then that's the only serious one we've got.
Right. Then that's it.
Yeah, and that's not even really serious because I'm going to be playful. Try to be playful during it.
Okay, let's do that one next.
Yes, we have to do that one next. Because we'll end on the Titanic. We'll go to Titanic and then shut my mouth because I'm going to need this one to shut my fucking mouth after Titanic.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, this is really gonna be good.
Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
Screw it. I forgot what we're doing already. But what the hell? We'll
How
fly.
can you use playfulness during self-analysis?
I'm gonna forget by the time we get to it. So, and we'll fly blind. Okay, we ready?
Here we go.
Okay, my love. What do we have today?
How can you use playfulness? No, redo that one. I irked. I screeched. Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me get a soda. Anyway, I meant to do that. Oh. See what it sounds like here. Okay.
All right.
I'll try and turn my thing instead of my head. Okay. The whole point of soda was to get a drink.
No, I got my orange juice, thank you. But yes, I will take a drink. That probably would help my screechiness.
All right.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, lovey. What do we got today?
How can you use playfulness during self-analysis?
Well, I think it's actually important to be a little playful with yourself during self-analysis. You know, self-analysis is difficult, and there's a lot of hard work involved, hard mental work involved. And so, if you're overly serious with yourself, if you're overly hard with yourself, you never can quite. It makes it very difficult to improve your own personal self-esteem if you are continually hard on yourself. But if you analyze yourself with humor, through jokes, through making jokes about your health, about yourself, through some, self-depreciating humor. Thank you. We're gonna let you try to speak that. It can deprecating. Yeah. My mouth is not working today. We're gonna redo this one.
We're gonna redo this one.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to change the phrasing because I can't say that today.
Okay.
Self-deprecating humor. There we go.
You did it.
Oh, there. That's even better.
Okay. Did you click the button?
Yes, I clicked the button. We're having difficulty with the hard one. Okay, and I've got to remember to slow down. I was talking too fast. Like I drank too much coffee or something.
Well, you're trying to fit a whole lot into 4 minutes.
No, this one shouldn't go 4 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, lovey. What are we doing today?
How can you use playfulness during self-analysis?
Well, I think it's important to use playfulness during your self-analysis, to use some jokes, some self-deprecating humor, to laugh at yourself. Because if you're too hard on yourself, if you're too serious with yourself during the course of self-analysis and becoming that person you actually want to become, that person who you will be proud of, it's a long, hard process. And if you continually grind on yourself about all the bad things, what you haven't accomplished and where you need to go and what you have to do to get there, if you can't take a minute and laugh at yourself at the times you fell on your face, proverbial fell on your face, then you're going to have a longer, harder road than it already is. And it doesn't need to be that way. A burden doesn't have to be so heavy if you can smile and laugh and joke along the way. There's a reason you were from the military. There's a reason they have you sing and in cadence. It's not just so you can march in cadence. It's so it lightens your load. It lightens your spirit a little bit. It helps the miles go by a little faster, a little less tedious. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason those things have some humor involved in them. right? There's I don't know if you did the chance with the humor, but I know some guys who.
Oh yeah, some of them can get pretty wicked.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
I got in trouble one time. I cracked up. And they're like, "Okay, what's going on over here? What's going on?" It was funny, man. I'm sorry.
Yes, but there's a reason the soldiers do that. It helps that burden they're going through be not quite so heavy, and it builds camaraderie along the group.
It does.
But it also builds camaraderie along yourself. But it also builds strength among yourself. Because if you can laugh at yourself and still move along through life, if you can, deal with yourself as the main criticism, then you can deal with the rest of the world. That's easy, because no one can be harder on you than you. And so that combination of kind of knocking yourself down or criticizing yourself during your self-analysis, if you can lighten that load with some humor, if you can, make fun of yourself, then you can actually learn. And learning is the goal, to become the person that you want to become. And that is the Daily Dose of Laugh. And I fumbled that exit, but okay.
I don't think so.
That's right. They're not all going to be perfect. Okay. That's a complicated subject. We should talk about that on Saturday. We should put that on for Saturday. Put a color on the card. We'll make a color for Saturday. Here.
Okay, do it for me.
Yeah. Playfulness, self-analysis. We'll create a label. Recorded, music, future. Follow up. What do I want to do?
Yeah, follow up.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right.
Great. And that was number 57.
57. What was that one? Playfulness and self-analysis.
You're on a roll tonight, babe.
Yeah, well, you should see how I just misspelled that. So, you would. Hey man, it's not my fault. My fingers don't always do it. I tell them to. It's not always my fault. How you guys can't see. They can hear, but they can't see.
They can hear, but they can't see.
Hey, we get to do the fun topics. If I can't be a little stoned during the fun topics, and I'm clearly not stoned enough because I was remembering the things.
It's really weird you brought up that cadence thing. I was thinking about that just the other day. That's been some years.
It's been a long time.
It's been 40 years. 42, actually. I was 17. Are you just gonna bogart?
I was saving you. I was saving you.
Are you okay?
No, but yes, I am. Excuse me. It was ashy. It was charcoaly.
Oh, okay.
And I did it be doing hell. Wow.
It's all right. You only got 2 more to go.
Yeah, but I need to now clear my nose. On top of Old Smoky, all covered with blood. That's my poor meatball. I shot my poor meatball. How the hell am I gonna go? 44 slug.
I don't know that Meatballs song. No little bunny foo-foo. Little bunny foo-foo, hopping through a forest, scooping up the field mice and dashing on the head.
Oh, my poor meatball rolled right out the door. Oh, I didn't want to bring these in. It rolled down the walkway and into the street. Oh, my poor meatball was under somebody's feet. Now you know why no one lets me sing. Oh wait, let's not put that on. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Let me say. Let's not put that on the thing, but I forgot I was using the other microphone. I didn't want to blow anybody's noise while listening. But they might come by later. You never
It
know.
might come by later.
I don't know why.
I don't know why they've made it to this
Right.
point.
Maybe they want to figure out what the hell I'm going to get in trouble for during this whole.
Titanic, I can't wait.
Yeah, we'll never what comes out of my mouth, so we'll find out.
Okay,
I'm not entirely sure either, so that's why I said I might.
get your mic on.
Okay, my mic's on.
Okay, your mic's on.
Well,
No, it's not.
God damn it! Thought it was on.
There we go.
All right. Oh shit! Did it again. Okay. Ready?
Ready?
Okay, Lovey. What are we doing today?
Is Titanic a love story?
Well, no.
What do you mean that?
Well, you got this. What she was, the girl wasn't. She was not married, but she was engaged, right?
Yeah?
The girl was engaged, and then you get this cabin boy or whatever the hell he was. They sit there. They have a fleeting moment, shall we say, into the boats in a fleeting couple days. Yahoo, yahoo. The guy sits there, dies, and freezes his butt off. And then on her deathbed, does she think about her husband, her children, her grandchildren? No, all she cares about is this dude she banged one time on the boat that died.
It was her love of her life.
No, at that stage, her love of her life should have been her children or her grandchildren. You know, maybe the husband who spent so much time with her, not some dude she banged once in a car on a boat.
It wasn't the end. She didn't know it was the end of her life.
But she didn't grow past that moment. She was still stuck in the boat, despite the fact all the things that happened in the rest of her life.
It was a traumatic event.
On the end of her life,
It
she's
was
thinking,
the Titanic.
"Oh God, no! It was not a love story. It's a basically it's a human tragedy." But the movie itself, which of course clearly is what we're talking about, it's not no love story about it. It's a tawdry affair, and her poor husband. Right, he died somewhere. Her husband to be sit there died in a boat all alone.
He was a jerk.
So he still died in a boat all alone.
No, he didn't. He got out of it.
And how do we know he was a jerk? Because she was the one who lived.
He was violent towards her.
Yeah, according to her.
No, it was in the movie.
Yeah.
Apparently, somebody didn't watch it.
But the movie was told by her. She could say whatever she wanted.
Hey.
It's her.
Hey.
I'm just saying that it's not a love story by any matter. You know, she could just be trying to justify her actions by telling the story in a perverted way. Because quite frankly, that's not a love story. Hey, you're engaged to somebody else, but so you're gonna go have an affair in the back of a car on a cruise ship.
She didn't love him.
She was engaged to somebody, so she's gonna go.
Well, she did it because her mother wanted her to become engaged.
I'm just saying.
Because he was rich.
And there's no way to end this thing with a daily dose of love. So we're
No,
just gonna
it's
end
really
this
not.
with a hey, love everybody. And the helicopter saved my life. We may not even want to put that one up. That was definitely a Saturday discussion.
That's a Saturday discussion. I'm going to mark it follow up.
Alright, we'll get into Titanic. I'm not sure. We may want to re-record that one or something, but
And record it. No, it's good.
no, it wasn't. It was funny up until I forgot how to end it. If I'd have been on my toes and it had another taken 10 more seconds to kind of wrap it up, it would have been good, but good enough. I want to record it before we'll keep it here, but I want to re-record it another couple days.
All right.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't like how we ended it. Oh my God! Jesus Christ! Excuse me.
Okay, last one.
Yeah, when did I learn to shut my mouth? I told you I was gonna need to learn to shut my
Uh-huh.
mouth.
Yeah.
By the time I was
You got that right. Can't believe you. Tilting her story.
I was tilting her story, but it was not entirely possible that she was tilting hers.
No.
No, because it's only Hollywood, right?
No.
No, Hollywood would never tilt a story.
No.
No.
It was her story.
Yeah, story. It's exactly what it was. It was a story. It's like, hey, at one time, that bus of cheerleaders ran out of gas at this gas station, and I was the gas attendant. Story read like a penthouse letter. A bad penthouse letter.
Uh-huh.
Just saying. That's what I should have said in the damn thing. Of course, anybody younger than, I don't know, 40 ain't gonna know what the
Not gonna know what the hell you're talking about.
what the hell's a penthouse letter?
There was this thing called a magazine. It would come out once a month.
and people,
Air quotes, would write in. And it always started the same way. I never thought this would happen. I'd be writing to you. I never thought this would happen to me. But here's what happened.
Oh, it was so funny. And it's like they're all written by the same person because they all got the same writing style. It's like you got one guy sitting there writing erotica. It's all these same. They're all like written the same. It's hilarious. Okay, now it's hilarious because you're a kid. That's all we had when we were 20.
That's all we had.
Yeah, when we were 30 years ago. That's it. All right.
Here we go. When should you shut your mouth? Last one.
About 20 minutes ago. Okay.
Okay.
All right, my love. What do we got today?
When should you shut your mouth?
About 20 minutes ago when we were recording this was about when I should have shut my mouth. But you should learn to be cautious of when you speak. Not because you're going to be dishonest, because that's not the goal. The goal is to be as honest as possible as you go through life. But there are times when certain things cannot be said. Like you don't want to give, we'll make an easy example. You don't want to give, your best friend who happens to be on the team you're facing next week, you don't want to give him the game strategy. So you're not going to tell him that. You're not being dishonest, you're just being reasonable. And he's your friend, he's going to understand. He's not going to tell you his game plan either. And so there's times when you when you kind of learn to shut your mouth. But there's also times when you are having a conversation with your spouse and it has become circular and you're no longer getting anywhere. And that's essentially it's the time to call time out. Let's go re-examine our position so we can come back at this at a later date. Well, that starts with one of them shutting their mouths and allowing, let's say, we're not going to respond to that last comment because it's time to end this for now while we gain more perspective. And you also have to, someone might be having a bad day. And it's not quite the time to tell them that the dog pooped on the carpet. Just tell them tomorrow because it doesn't matter. It's not going to change anything if you wait the next day. So you want to be careful about, when and how you talk to people. But for me, I have to learn to shut my mouth before I get myself into trouble with my lovey over there. I have a tendency to take a joke too far, and that's the other time to learn to shut your mouth. It's having a good time, playing around is all fun and games, and it's all good. It's healthy as long as everybody's on the same page, but you can take it too far. And you want to have fun, you want to have a good time, you want to laugh, but you don't want to make that laughter at the expense of somebody. And that is your daily dose of love.
You don't take it too far very often, David.
Just because I don't want to shut my mouth.
Well, I've learned to deal with that.
Well, yeah, but
That's part of you.
yeah,
You and your mouth.
yeah. Well, so you might want to hang that for you. There's a lot of these things that are good talks for Saturday if you want to hit them on in the future. That's another good one. About 20 minutes ago is when I should have shut my mouth. All right.
Okay, that's the last one.
That's what's
That
got it.
was 50 nuts, 59.
Oh, I'm supposed to be doing something. 59. Shut win. No. I meant to shut up. Okay. All right, and I think,
That's it.
yeah, that's an hour. Wow, that was a long one. And that's kind of it for us tonight. Thank you, everybody, for taking time to watch this for whatever reason you may have wanted to do that for. And we do appreciate it. And check us out at latenightLove.us. You can reach us at love@latenightLove.us. You can contact Mamble and Lubby over there through that email address. You can reach us at anchor/latenightLove and leave us a voice message. And we'd love to hear from you. Thank you for your time, and good night. And please remember to love everybody.